Welcome back to Project Command. I'm Captain Peter Younes, and I'll be your host. On today's episode, I'll be giving you a special preview of my new book, Project Management in the Fire Service. The audio version of this book isn't available yet, so this is a special preview for the Project Command audience. And of course, if you like what you hear today, go out and grab a copy of the book, available now on Amazon. It's been so amazing seeing the support that we've gotten for this book. We hit the #1 new release on Amazon in the business category, and I am so grateful to everyone who has shared the link I posted on LinkedIn, actually the multiple posts I've put on LinkedIn, and people that have put posts of them receiving the book and left reviews. It's been really overwhelming to see the support, and I'm so grateful to everybody. So to everyone who's gotten a copy already, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It really helps what we're doing here. And if you haven't gotten a copy yet, we're going to put the link for Amazon in the show notes. So go check it out, grab yourself a copy, and of course, don't forget to leave a review. So, we made a decision here at the Project Command podcast that we weren't going to run ads. We want to bring this content straight to you. We want to minimize disruptions to the listening experience. So if you're looking for a way to support what we're doing, this is a really great way to do it. All right, enough of the sales pitch. Let's get into the first chapter. Chapter 1, Introduction to Project Management in the Fire Service. Learning objectives. By the end of this chapter, you will be able to describe how the modern fire service environment has become more complex and why this increases the need for structured project management. Differentiate between the major categories of work performed within a fire department, including emergency response, programs, systems, processes, and projects. Define what a project is and explain how projects differ from routine organizational activities. Identify common examples of projects within the fire service, such as technology deployments, facility construction, and program development. Explain why traditional fire service structures and training often creates challenges for managing long-term projects. Understand how the Incident Command System, or ICS, influences the way fire officers approach organizational initiatives. Recognize the operational and organizational consequences of poorly managed projects, including wasted resources, incomplete implementation, and technical debt. Explain how effective project management can improve communication, resource use, and long-term organizational outcomes within the fire department. The growing complexity of the fire service. The modern fire service operates in an environment that is far more complex than it was even a few decades ago. Fire departments are expected to manage rapidly advancing technology, expanding EMS responsibilities, increasingly complex reporting requirements, and heightened public expectations for transparency and accountability. At the same time, most departments face significant constraints in staffing, funding, and time. The phrase, doing more with less, has become a defining characteristic of public safety administration. These pressures mean that fire departments must manage change more effectively than ever before. Whether implementing new technology, replacing apparatus, building facilities, or creating new programs, departments are constantly undertaking initiatives that require coordination, planning, and long-term oversight. These initiatives are best understood as projects. However, the fire service historically has not treated them that way. Many of the officers responsible for leading these efforts have been promoted primarily for their operational proficiency. They are highly skilled incident commanders and emergency responders, but often they have little or no formal training in project management. As a result, projects are frequently managed informally with inconsistent planning and limited long-term coordination. Therefore, understanding how projects function within the fire service is an important step toward improving organizational effectiveness. Understanding the work of a fire department. The work of a fire department can generally be divided into several categories. 911 calls. Emergency response remains the core mission of the fire service. Firefighters respond to fires, medical emergencies, rescues, hazardous materials incidents, and other urgent situations. Programs. Programs are ongoing organizational initiatives designed to achieve specific outcomes. Examples include a new hire academy, a community risk reduction program, or a quality assurance program for EMS reports. Systems. Systems are the technological platforms that support operations and administration. Examples include scheduling software such as Telestaff, electronic patient care reporting platforms like ImageTrend, and other integrated information systems. Processes. Processes are the standardized procedures used to carry out routine tasks within the organization. Payroll, accreditation, reporting, personnel transfers, and inspection workflows are examples of processes that keep a department functioning. Projects. Projects are temporary efforts undertaken to create something new or significantly change an existing system, program, or capability. A widely accepted definition describes a project as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Project Management Institute, A Guide to Project Management Body of Knowledge, PMBOK. This definition highlights two key characteristics. Projects are temporary. They have a beginning and an end. Projects create something unique. They produce a new capability, product, or service. In the fire service, examples of projects might include implementing a new computer-aided dispatch system, building a training facility, deploying a new EMS documentation platform, replacing a fleet of cardiac monitors, deploying a new community safety program. These initiatives require planning, coordination, and execution across multiple parts of the organization. Why the fire service struggles with projects. Despite the importance of these initiatives, many fire departments struggle to manage projects effectively. Several structural and cultural factors contribute to this challenge. Private sector origins of project management. Most modern project management frameworks were developed for the private sector. The language and metrics commonly used in project management often reflect business priorities such as profit margins, return on investment, and shareholder value. Fire departments operate in a different environment. Their primary focus is not financial return, but community outcomes and workforce impact. Decisions are frequently evaluated in terms of safety, service delivery, and operational readiness rather than profit. Because of this difference, many project management frameworks can initially feel disconnected from the realities of public safety organizations. The influence of incident command. Another factor is the strong influence of the Incident Command System, or ICS, within the fire service. ICS is the dominant organizational model used for managing emergency incidents. It is designed to coordinate resources during rapidly evolving events such as fires, disasters, or large-scale emergencies. The system emphasizes clear command structure, rapid decision-making, and short-term operational objectives. All fire officers learn ICS early in their careers and use it extensively throughout their operational experience. As a result, it often becomes the default mental mode for organizing work. However, projects are not incidents. When ICS principles are applied to long-term initiatives, projects can begin to resemble emergency responses. This approach tends to prioritize quick wins, short-term problem solving, and reactive decision-making. While those strategies are essential during emergencies, they can undermine the long-term planning and sustainability that projects require. Structural challenges within the fire department. Fire departments also face logistical challenges that complicate project management. Most organizations operate on shift schedules that make regular meetings and coordination difficult. Personnel rotate between operational assignments and administrative duties, which can disrupt continuity. In addition, emergency incidents can suddenly redirect attention away from project work. Another common issue is the lack of formal training in project management among the officers assigned to lead these initiatives. While they may be highly experienced firefighters and leaders, their professional development often focuses on operational command rather than organizational change management. These factors can create an environment where projects proceed without clear planning, consistent oversight, or structured evaluation. The consequences of poorly managed projects. Resources within any organization are finite. Fire departments must carefully allocate time, money, personnel, and energy to achieve their mission. When projects are poorly managed, those limited resources can be wasted. One common consequence is the acquisition of technology or equipment that does not meet operational needs. This may occur because a department did not conduct an adequate needs assessment or because new systems were implemented without fully integrating them with existing platforms. Another frequent problem is incomplete implementation. A project may deliver equipment or software, but fail to complete the necessary training, policy updates, or procedural changes required for effective use. Incomplete projects often lead to technical debt. Technical debt refers to the accumulated burden of unfinished or poorly implemented work. Instead of moving forward with new initiatives, the organization must continuously revisit unresolved problems from previous projects. Over time, this debt compounds, creating drag on the organization's ability to innovate and improve. In other cases, projects simply fail to reach completion. They run out of funding, lose leadership support, or fade away as priorities shift. These initiatives die on the vine, leaving behind little more than wasted effort and lost opportunities. The impact is not purely financial. Repeated project failures can also damage morale within the organization. When firefighters and officers see initiatives stall or collapse, confidence in organizational leadership and future projects can decline. The value of effective project management. When applied appropriately, project management provides a structured approach to solving these challenges. Effective project management helps departments implement complex initiatives more smoothly, ensure alignment of solutions with the problems they are seeking to solve, improve communication across divisions and stakeholders, reduce unexpected problems during rollout, use limited resources more efficiently, ensure that new programs and systems are sustainable. Rather than treating projects as temporary administrative burdens, departments can view them as structured opportunities to improve organizational capability. In an era where fire departments face increasing demands and limited resources, the ability to manage projects effectively is no longer optional. It is an essential leadership skill. Key takeaways. Number 1, projects are a distinct type of work within the fire service. Fire departments perform many types of work, including emergency response, programs, systems, and routine processes. Projects are different because they are temporary efforts designed to create a unique product, service, or capability that changes how the organization operates. Number 2, traditional fire service structures do not naturally support project management. Many fire officers are trained extensively in operational leadership through systems like ICS, but receive little formal training in managing long-term initiatives. As a result, projects are often approached like incidents, leading to short-term thinking, reactive planning, and inconsistent outcomes. Effective project management protects limited resources and improves organizational outcomes. When projects are poorly managed, departments risk wasting time, money, and energy while creating technical debt and damaging morale. Structured project management helps ensure that initiatives are completed successfully, resources are used wisely, and improvements to the organization are sustainable. So guys, that was the first chapter, and if you like it, you want to go grab the rest of the book, it's available on Kindle and in paperback. And I just want to say one more time, I am so grateful. This audience that we have here at Project Command, and just, the whole journey we've been on here, I'm so grateful for all the support. And, I don't say this enough, but I'm so grateful for everyone that listens to this podcast and for all the engagement. And I don't want to go overboard, but I just want to say thank you one more time. This is an incredible audience. You guys are incredible. So thanks again.